and welcome back to my Twitch streams. I'm Preda and going to show you today the melodic part of the melodic instrumentation from Staying Here. And it's actually the idea goes the same for the whole track. The let's say the melodic clip, and it keeps on repeating, and with slight changes here and there to what it pertains the notes themselves, but for the rest the instrumentation keeps changing and evolving. And I'm having here in the background, this is a track from John Tejada. I hope I'm pronouncing it properly. It's called 201, and this is one of my inspiration tracks for the melody. I mean, I really like how the melody flows. Let me see if I can find a more part which is a bit more standing out. I think this one. The melody is beautiful. Really like the chord progression. There is another track which I like a lot. Let me see if I can. It's from Solarstone and Jess, Like a Waterfall. Also from In Search of Sunrise. I like this track a lot. So good. It's a club mix. There is a melodic part in it. Yeah. This is so good. Okay, so this is it's one of the I think one of the fewest tracks from the trance from around, I think this is from around 2005 or so, that I keep listening quite often actually. And I grew up listening to ATB quite a lot. He did some collaboration with also with Enigma, for my melodies, or for the, not necessarily for the inspiration, but this is what has been influencing me in the past quite a lot, and I'm always looking for music which has like a strong melodic flavor. That's what I also want to transmit in my tracks, and typically the chord progressions are melancholic, I would say. And sometimes that melancholy can turn into something a bit more happy, but most of the times it's definitely melancholic. And that was also the approach on this track. I wanted to have a melody that's indeed repetitive, pretty repetitive, but stick to your head. So actually, yeah, the concept of layering the notes, it's you already see it here on the screen. It's pretty simple. So it goes. And from here, of course, you know, the chords are being created, you know? Um, yeah, I think really if you wanted, you could turn this track into a, yeah, definitely a trancier kind of track. So what I wanted to go into the melody clips. So this is the basic clip that I made, and then is this yeah, like the second kind of this is a variation, and you see the notes are going a bit different, and in some cases there are two notes played at the same time, and you can already hear it. So here goes this. So just, and then here is. So the reason why I did this is in a way, yeah, they are talking to each other, you know. So it's like a kind of a communication. I don't know how to explain. And then now it says something else. But then it goes back to the story. So that's what I like about this. Let me see if I think, yeah, this is pretty much the basic melodic structure. And I used Omnisphere for that. It's a very nice synth preset. And what's cool about this sound that I can also use it in lower. And in one of my other tracks, what I did, I actually went pretty low, and I used this for some bass shots. It's a really versatile preset, this one. Okay, and then I have here the pads. So as you see, actually I use Omnisphere, quite intense, for the melody, for the bass, for the pads, for some other scenes. And also I have here, well, some other instruments. I'll go into them later. But for now, I'm going to show you pads. Because the pads, yeah, I have them here also below in the strings. Yeah, so these are my main pads, but then here is a very peculiar instrument. So this instrument is pretty much mono, but then I build it up with the chords from the pads. Actually, well, they are the chord progression of the whole song. It's very interesting because it doesn't hit all the notes at the same time, so it keeps changing. And as you can see, I threw in some notes here, and these were pretty much random because of the kind of the instrument and the way it behaves when you push a note. So when it plays, it actually plays just one note. Pentama has followed. Oh, nice. Thanks, Pentama. So yeah, this is pretty much the idea, and then this turns into what is the hook of the track. I don't know. Well, yeah, it is the hook of the track is here at the break. The break is pretty long, and maybe you can see it. It's from here to there, and it's around 2 minutes long. Yeah, 2.2, 2 minutes and 2 seconds. And that's actually pretty long for a dance track, or a track which is made for the dance floor. So therefore, it had to have something interesting here at the break, and not the same thing, you know, same melody as it was before. So that's why I added this melody here, which is actually the hook of the break. And then it transitions back into the main melody, which is the one here on top I was talking about earlier. So hello, Pentama. And now it builds back towards the main melody. And the thing is that when I played around on the keyboard and I came up with these notes, actually I had always in the background I had this loop repeating. So the blue, the light blue one and the darker blue color clips. So they were pretty much on repeat, and I recorded actually a very long piece of melody, and then I kept what started to make sense to me. And as you can see here in the second part of the track, actually towards the end of the track, this the melody is different of this synth, and but I'll get into that later. Yeah, I'm going to tune out now. Nice, thank you for stopping by. So welcome. Yeah, you're welcome to join tomorrow also. yeah, I'll continue explaining how I made this melodic part of the track.
Alrighty.
Ciao.